Hey guys, time for more Learning with Little Tweet. It is Wednesday, May 20th. We're working on day 36 lessons and it's time for math. So we are done with our shapes unit. In our shapes unit, we did talk about attributes of shapes, like different ways that you can describe shapes. Starting today, we're going to start talking about measurement. And yesterday in science, we did talk about how when you find out and measure the length of something, that's actually kind of like an attribute or a property, right? So it does go with what we've been talking about in science. So measurement, starting today, yay. Here's what you need. A spoon, not 10 spoons like yesterday in science, just 1 spoon. I think you guys can handle that. Just make sure you wash it when you're all done and stick it back so that you all have enough spoons for eating ice cream and cereal. All right, spoon, blank piece of paper, pencil, and then we have this little exit ticket. So the paper looks like this, and we're working at the top where it says day 36, and it has some crayons and pencils and chalk and rulers and types of things up here. So that's all you need: spoon, blank piece of paper, this exit ticket, pencil, and your brain and your eyes. All right, you guys ready? Go ahead and pause, get your materials. Okay, so before we get started with our lesson, I thought it would be good for us to watch a little video that talks about comparing objects to see which is longer and which is shorter, because that's actually what we're going to be doing in our lesson today. Is longer or shorter?
Tico's rope is 2 feet long. Mario's rope is 4 feet long. So Mario said to Tico, I have got the longer rope, cause yours is 2 and mine is 4. So my rope has 2 feet more. We go, hey, yo. Who has got the longer rope? We go, hey, yo. Mario's got the longer rope. Mario's boat is 9 feet long. Tico's boat is 5 feet long. So Tico said to Mario, I have got a shorter boat, cause mine's 5 feet and yours is 9, which is 4 feet longer than mine. We go, hey, yo. Who has got the shorter boat? We go, hey, yo. Tico's got the shorter boat. Tico's telescope is 3 feet long. Mario's telescope is 5 feet long. So Mario said to Tico, I have a longer telescope, cause mine's 5 feet and yours is 3. So mine is longer by 2 feet. We go, hey, yo. Who has a longer telescope? We go, hey, yo. Mario's got a longer telescope.
All right, I'm going to stop the video there because I think you guys get the idea. Now, in this video, they were measuring all of those objects with feet, which is a unit of measurement. Same thing with inches, centimeters, meters, yards. Those are all units of measurement that you guys will learn about when you are maybe in second grade. Yeah, because Owen's been learning about that right now, actually, second grade. We aren't going to measure with those units of measurement. We are going to measure with spoons, okay? So let me tell you what our activity is. So it says, objects can be measured and compared by length or height. Take a spoon from the kitchen. Can you find objects that are longer or taller than the spoon? Can you find objects that are shorter than the spoon? So we're going to go ahead and take our blank piece of paper. Now, sometimes we use the word longer and sometimes we use the word taller. Let me just explain that really quickly. So if you have something that's laying down like this, you might say, okay, the pencil is longer than the block, okay? But if they were standing up, like people, you might say the pencil is taller than the block. It still means the same thing. We just tend to use different words based on if it's laying down or standing up. When it's laying down, we often say longer. When it's standing up, we often say taller, okay? So on your blank piece of paper, on one side, you're going to write longer. On this side is where you're going to record objects that you find that are longer than your spoon. All right, I'm actually just going to go ahead and have you pause the video so you can write longer on one side of your paper. So go ahead and pause and write longer. All right, now flip your paper over, and on this side, you're going to write shorter. Oh, you know what? I just realized I'm using all uppercase letters. The reason why I'm doing that, I guess, is because it's like my title. Sometimes you can do that in a title. All right, go ahead and pause the video, and on the other side, write the word shorter. This is where you're going to record items that are shorter than your spoon. Okay, go ahead and pause. All right, so now that your paper's ready, here's what the directions for the activity say. It says that you're going to find 3 items that are longer than your spoon, and you're going to draw and label them on your paper on the side that says longer. And then you're going to find 3 items that are shorter than your spoon, okay? And then you will draw them and label them on this side. Now there is something I want to tell you. You are going to be writing a sentence on each side. Oh, this is not a very good line, but that's a crazy line. So I did this kind of crazy squiggly line because I want to have room down here to write my sentence. So all my drawings, I'm going to try to keep them up here. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Hopefully this squiggly line is a little better. It's all right. So my sentence will go down here, my drawings will go up here. So let me just show you an example real quick. So I have my spoon and I have a box of crayons. Now this part's really important. I can't compare the length of something if I don't have them lined up, right? Remember in science yesterday when we had to line up the bottoms so that they started at the same point, okay? That it's like they're doing a race and they have to start at the same starting line. So is my box of crayons longer or shorter than my spoon? Shorter. So I'm going to, this is the longer side, I'm going to flip over to the side that says shorter. I'm going to do a quick little drawing of my box of crayons. I know this isn't exactly what it looks like, but something like that. And I'll draw it like the lid is open or something. Okay. Oh, hey, look at this. I just made it look like 3-dimensional. Okay, so I'm going to label this box of, and oh my goodness, guys, crayons. The book spelling for crayons is right there, so I'm just going to copy it. Box of crayons is shorter than my spoon. All right, let me find something else. Let's see. Got my fuzzy egg. So let me line up my fuzzy egg and the spoon. Oh, you guys, they look like they're about the same length. I know it might be hard to tell in the video and it's hard to get them perfectly lined up. You know what I can try? Maybe I can try to stand them up. Okay, got my egg standing up. Now my spoon. Oh, that's much easier. Now I know that they're starting at the exact same point. And you guys, I thought the egg would be longer or taller than the spoon, but it turns out the spoon is taller than the egg. So I would add that to the shorter side. So you guys are going to find 3 items that are shorter than your spoon and 3 items that are longer than your spoon. So go ahead and pause the video and work on that. And remember, you're drawing a picture and labeling, and then come on back because we're going to write a couple sentences together. So go ahead and pause and find your items. All right, did you guys find your things that are longer and shorter than a spoon? I did my box of crayons, the fuzzy egg, and then little Tweet is even shorter than the spoon. See? I don't know, his hair does actually stick up pretty tall, but if you get down here, you can see the spoon is taller than he is. So he's shorter than the spoon. Now, longer was a little trickier. I found a book, lamp, and then Owen's dream catcher are all longer than the spoon. Okay, guys, here's what we're going to do next. We're going to write a sentence on each side of our paper. Our sentence goes like this. So everybody turn to your longer side, okay? Turn to your longer side. The blank is longer than the spoon. So you have the book spelling for this whole sentence, except for whatever item you're going to write about. And you only need to pick one. You don't need to write about all 3 things that you drew. Just pick one. So I might write, the book is longer than the spoon. You guys write about whatever you found. Go ahead and pause the video and you can write your sentence and just copy the book spelling and then just do sound spelling for whatever this missing word is, okay? Go ahead and pause. All right, everybody, now flip to the shorter side. Shorter starts with sh, and we're doing the same sentence, but this time we're writing the blank is shorter than the spoon. So I might write the box of crayons or the fuzzy egg. So you guys pick something that you drew and write a sentence. The blank is shorter than the spoon. Go ahead and pause and write your sentence. All right, everybody, hold on to this paper. This might be something that your teacher would like to see, so make sure you put it in a safe place. Very last thing we're going to do is our little exit ticket. So you can get this paper out, and remember it says day 36 at the top, and I'm going to read the directions for you. Color the object that is the shortest. So you have 4 different groups of objects, and in each of these groups you're trying to find the object that is the shortest. So I'm going to go ahead and get a crayon. I'll do the first one with you, and then I'm going to let you do the others on your own. So I'm just looking at these 3 right here, and out of these 3 I see that this one is the shortest, so I'm going to color that in. Whoa, that is not my best coloring. Alrighty, guys, that's okay. It's not art class, right? That's okay. Here we go. Nope. You may pause the video, and you're just doing these 4 right here, okay? So go ahead and pause the video and complete your exit ticket. Hey guys, so we're done with math. That was pretty fun. I thought you did an awesome job. Come on back and we'll be doing a little bit of social studies.